We'll see if this works. Hello, everyone. It has been so long. I am going to give it here just a few moments for everyone to join us. I was thinking about setting up this live stream over on Instagram as well, so I might be doing that in a moment. We will see. We'll give it a moment. Hello. Happy Saturday. I hope that all of you are doing well. It's a very, very busy time. Busy summer, all of that going on. So I hope that you are all doing well and enjoying the beautiful summer weather, summertime, all of that good stuff. So we'll give it a few minutes before I actually jump into the things. But you can start throwing your questions in. Hello. Very, very busy. Very nice. Hello. Oh my gosh. It's so great to see everybody again. I'm so excited to chat with you all live because it has been so long. I'm trying to remember when the last live stream was. I don't remember. Because it has been so long. Oh my gosh, everyone is here. This is so exciting. Watching as you clean your room, that is great. I do that as well. I kind of catch up on all my YouTube videos while I'm dusting and things anymore, just because that's when I have the time to, and it's fun to just listen and chat. So amazing. Lakeland Antique Mall. Oh my gosh, I need to go back there. I do. I need to go back there. So good. Taking down 4th of July decorations. You know, I thought about that earlier when I was setting up. I was like, maybe I should. I don't know if I'm going to switch it up or not. I don't know. I should do some other things first before I start kind of going around with that again. Okay, I think we have many people on right now, so I might do an Instagram live at some point. Maybe I'll do that whenever I go back down to Disney here soon. I was gonna have both going at the same time, but I feel like there's just a lot happening already, so we'll go back to that. I do hope to do one more live stream this summer. It might be next month, though. I was hoping to do more like every other Saturday, like how I was doing like a few years ago now. But we're doing so many things. Someone asked how school life has been, and it's very good. I love what I'm studying. I love what I'm doing, what I hope to be doing. So hopefully it all works out. I have 1 year left, as I've talked about. So this summer has been dedicated to kind of figuring out the last few things, kind of planning ahead. I am taking some classes online as well. So then this last year can be a little bit easier, can breathe a little bit easier, hopefully, doing the final projects and things. So very, very good, but very, very busy, but in a good way, you know? So you'll hear more about that this next year. I'll kind of do like a college recap and share all of the exciting, fun, magical things that have happened throughout my college years. But how crazy that is, how fast it has been. I've been thinking a lot about how long I've been doing YouTube for, because I've been trying to go through this balance of still making videos on top of trying to figure out life things for real. So lots of things happening. So just the balance of it all, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been doing this for almost 10 years. I turned 22 in 2 weeks, which is terrifying. So, and exciting, terrifying. But I was like, wow, I started this channel when I was 12. That was 10 years ago. How old I am, how scary everything is. So it's good. It's good. It's a time. It is quite the time. But that's kind of where mine is. I'm very just frazzled, very anxiety, if you will. No, maybe, yes. This is a little preview of my Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party outfit. I'm very excited to be going again this year. I think I'm gonna stand true to this. I think Not So Scary is better than Very Merry Christmas Party. Just my take. So I'm excited to go back again and enjoy all of the things. And I love to dress up to the parks. Once I move there eventually one day, I think it'd be fun to do more crazy outfits. But for now, we love the little subtle things. So I'll give a little outfit time here. We have the anxiety shirt. This is by Cakeworthy, but I bought it on DisneyStore.com. I'm trying to stop saying Shop Disney because I keep saying Shop Disney. And then the shorts are from Target. So it's kind of just like a anxiety bound, but it's still her outfit. So that's the time. I did just randomly grab these ears out of the closet because I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. For the party, I might do like my hair all like poofy crazy. I think that'd be kind of funny. So we're working on it, but I just got this shirt and I was like, I have to wear it for this because I thought it was so good. And we're gonna talk about Inside Out 2 as well today. We're going crazy. We're going crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, I missed a lot of little chats here, so bear with me a second as I awkwardly stare at the screen in silence and read your comments. Oh my gosh. Disney Resort in Disney Springs tonight. Henry, that is so exciting. Have a magical time. When's my next Disneyland trip? I'm hoping next year. We'll see though. I think about Disneyland a lot. I had so much fun going with Taylor last year and thinking about how, oh my gosh, I'm almost a year on that trip. I love Disneyland and I love California Adventure and I'm very excited to go back. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. I want to go for Oogie Boogie Bash one year. That would be great. There's just Disneyland's so beautiful. And they get a lot of great merch, which we'll also talk about here coming up. So much good merch. So jealous. Miss Disney fans going in September to Walt Disney World have so much fun. Disneyland this weekend. Birthdays next week too. Oh, this is so exciting. I'm glad everyone has exciting things, fun things to look forward to, fun things coming up. Hello from Ohio. Hello. Oh my gosh. Cindy got your ticket for October 4th. Very nice. Very nice. How's Kylo? He's good. He's chilling in the other room right now. I thought about bringing him in, but he's just loving this. He loves summer. He loves just baking outside in the summer summer heat, which, you know, we don't leave him out too long, but he likes being outside. So he is just chilling inside for now, and then we'll go back out later once I'm done chatting with all of you. So we're just taking a little cool down time right now. Oh my gosh. It's so good just hearing from all of you. I've been reading all of your comments and videos and stuff recently, but just seeing things come in live, knowing we're all here together right now is very, very cool. Oh my gosh. My birthday is Disneyland's birthday. That's amazing. I love that. I know Disneyland's birthday is coming up too. Oh! I hope to go for the 75th. I think that'd be really, really neat. But we'll see. The future is still unknown right now, so we will see. Oh my gosh, so many Disney trips. Oh my gosh. Oh, Cindy, your daughter's going to Tokyo Disney. That is so exciting. That is so exciting. And Country Bear merch. We love it. We're here for it. Dreams that soar tonight. I want to talk about that too. Okay, there's a lot we have to talk about. Everyone's going in September. Oh my gosh. Look how I'm so excited for all of you. I hope you all have a magical time, magical trips, all the good stuff. This is so exciting. Okay, so we're close to 10 minutes in. I think we'll start to dive into some things. So I want to hear all of your thoughts on these things, questions about these things, all the good stuff, because we're just gonna talk for like an hour-ish as we do in the live streams. Cup of the day, I did not forget, is the California Adventure Cup, the Starbucks cup. Very, very classy, very, very fun. I maybe need to get some new cups of the days. I'm not sure. Trying to just enjoy the things I have, you know? Not gonna go too crazy. But I need to mix it up. You know, I think what would be better is if I do live streams in like the winter time when I can do like hot chocolate and stuff, then I can do all my Disney mugs because I have many more Disney mugs than I do everyday cups. I have lots of, well, probably like 5 of these ones that I use every day, and they're good. I enjoy them. So that is the cup of the day. We already did outfit. We are on our way. Oh my gosh, more not so scary visits. Oh my gosh, I saw Oogie Boogie Bash sold out, but I hear that one might be one of the better parties. So I don't know. I've never done one of the parties at Disneyland, so One day. One day we'll find out. So first, I kinda made just a list of things. I don't like I said, I don't remember when the last live stream was, to be so honest. So I was like, I don't know what we have all talked about since then. So we're gonna jump into content first, just because we were talking about the outfit and everything, so I feel like that's a good place to start. So Inside Out 2, who saw it? What do you think? How do we feel about it? I really, really enjoyed it because I am this character, this is me. Anxiety is in control of my panel. So I related to this movie so, so much. I thought it was extremely well done. It is performing very, very well in the box office as well, which is very exciting for Pixar. And I'm excited that I was very excited for this movie. The first one's great. The second one, I think, matches that same energy because sequels can be hit or miss. So I'm glad that this one was a hit and I've enjoyed it. I have seen it twice. I would like to see it again because it's too accurate. Um, it's too accurate. And I think I mentioned this in the video the other day. I have never cried for a movie, but this one had me holding back everything like 4 different times because it was it was a lot. It was a lot. So I really, really enjoyed it. It looks like many of you also enjoyed it. Yeah, it's so good. So good. I'm excited to see what Pixar does next. We know we have Elio next year. I don't recall if there's another Pixar movie this year. I don't. We're all over the place, as I said. I don't recall. I'm always looking up like, wait, what was this thing? When is this coming out? Disney's had a lot of random announcements recently, and I'm like, what is happening? What is happening? So we'll just start writing stuff down. Um, Also, did we talk about Wish? I don't remember, but good movie. Love the music more so. The music was really good. Wasn't a huge fan of the animation style. Not one I would watch often. However, I do love the star character. I got the little Disney doorbell of him because I think he is very, very cute. And in terms of it being like a Disney 100th movie, I think it was really like the music really like emphasized that and like dreams and wishes and all that good stuff. I just wasn't a huge fan of the plot and the characters. Like it just didn't really stick out as a Disney movie to me. But the music I still listen to, and we love him. He's very, very cutie. Very cutie. He's chilling up on the shelf right now. That's the first Disney doorbell I've gotten in a while. They had the blind bags of just the Wish characters at Five Below, and I was like, you know what? He'd be cute on the desk. So we just felt the bags and got him. Another show coming up, I just watched the teaser for this week, was Agatha All Along, which I really loved WandaVision. I don't know how I feel about the teaser so far for this show. I really hope that it matches the WandaVision energy, but we're gonna have to wait and see. That is September 18th, I believe. And then this coming February is Captain America Brave New World, which that teaser trailer that was released yesterday, 2 days ago, looks very good too. So excited for that. I'm glad to have more Marvel content to look forward to. I've been on the Marvel train for a while now, but I kind of lost hope there for a little bit. It's been very hit or miss content recently, so I'm excited to have something to look forward to. I love going to the movies. I'll literally watch any single movie that comes out, so I'm looking forward to a movie to a movie to be excited about because a lot of them been hit or miss, and I'm like, like Agatha, I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not like freaking out super excited about it, if that makes sense. We did Wish. Disney Plus shows I'm personally extremely, extremely behind on. The Star Wars shows, I could not tell you the last time I watched a Star Wars show. I'm trying to rewatch the Clone Wars right now because I think that'd be better to kind of catch myself up and refresh on that before I dive into the newer stuff, which is tying in the Clone Wars a lot more. So I'll need to get back into watching that. I have not watched season 2 of Monsters at Work yet, but I am excited to watch that soon. It's just a list. I'm just adding to my watch list, which is good because then I can just go through whenever I'm all settled in and just binge some hopefully good stuff, or at least I can wait for the reviews to come out. I'm very reliant on Rotten Tomatoes reviews anymore because I want to watch good things and things that have good reviews. So that's just where we are at this moment, but I'm excited to catch up on some Disney Plus. I don't know a lot of what's coming up and out for that, but I'm sure D23 next month will give us a lot more to look forward to on Disney Plus. Coming up later this year, though, we have Moana 2, which I am excited for that. I did like the first one, but I am nervous about it because it was originally going to be a TV series and they made it into a movie. So I really hope that it works. I really do. I really hope that it works, and I hope for some more good music as well. I also apologize the weird glare on my glasses. That's a light that is making that, and it looks kind of like a little moon shape. I'm not really sure what's going on. I keep staring at this light on my glasses. Also, this month we have Deadpool 3, which will be very, very interesting. Seeing Wolverine now more incorporated into the MCU. Next year, hopefully, we'll have Daredevil Born Again, which we should hear more about that, or at least see a teaser trailer from D23 next month, I would imagine. And then coming up in the future, Zootopia 2, which personally I'm not super excited about, but we'll see what plot they run with that one. Frozen 3, again, we'll see. I'm again not super excited about that one, but we'll see. And Toy Story 5, which again, we'll see. I don't know. When you start to get to sequels and stuff, like I said, that's where it's a little bit hit or miss. So just have to wait and see what they come up with. I know they're working hard on it, and I'm excited to see what they do in general. So there's a lot there's a lot happening content-wise, and I'm sure I missed 1,000 things as they've been announcing a lot recently. But, you know, here we are. I'm glad to hear that season 2 of Monsters at Work was good because I actually liked the first one a lot. I thought it was funny, and I was like, I didn't know what to expect from it, and I was like, "Oh, wait, this is actually great." So that one is probably at the top of my list whenever I revisit Disney Plus here soon, hopefully. I don't know. I keep saying soon, but I don't know when soon is. So we'll find out. We'll find out. Let's switch it up a little bit. We're gonna jump over to merchandise because I think that's all the content, generally speaking, because I personally have not been super on top of it myself, so there's not much to say. Merchandise. Did you all see the new ice cream container coming to Disneyland? Because I saw it yesterday and I was like, oh, I hope that Walt Disney World gets this. I really, really do. But oh my gosh. The ice cream truck popcorn bucket that's at Disneyland. What? They always get all the good buckets. I do have to say, they always get the good popcorn buckets. So that's exciting. Also, t-shirts. I've been seeing lots of posts on Instagram. Just the t-shirts at the parks right now are so good. Their graphic design team is stepping it up, and I'm here for it. There's some really, really good shirts that I'm excited to go see at the parks soon, and then I'll have to decide which one to get. I don't know. Oh my gosh. What's my most favorite new thing coming out? Like thing I'm looking forward to or thing that has come out recently? Favorite new thing coming out. Coming out. Oh gosh. You know, I actually don't know. I just want good content. That sounds kind of crazy, but as I said, a lot of it's been hit or miss. I am not like super into Star Wars anymore, which is so sad because I was super into that growing up, and now I'm just not loving the new content. However, I haven't watched a lot of the newer content at this point, so I just don't know. Um, I don't know what I'm looking forward to. Everything anymore just kind of makes me nervous 'cause it's a lot of sequels, and I'm just like, I just hope it's good. I just hope it's good. I hope it works with the original. Like Inside Out 2, whenever I saw the anxiety character, I was like, if this is done right, this is gonna be insane. Um, but I was also nervous because I really, really loved the first movie and how beautiful it was, and the characters were so charming, and I was so nervous, but I'm like, I hope it feels the same as the first one, and that's a hard thing to do. So I don't really know what I'm looking forward to content-wise. It's really up there. I hope to see some more kind of like Imagineering related stuff, some more parks related things. I think there's been some announcements recently that they are kind of in progress of filming some parks movies, kind of like how they just did Haunted Mansion. Um, so I'm hoping for maybe some more things like that. I just watched the other night. I recorded it from mm, I don't even know how many months ago, but it was on TV. I don't know if it's streaming anywhere, but it's a National Geographic, like, special, and it was, like, their reimagining of Epcot, and I like watching that stuff. I think it's interesting to see, like, some behind the scenes of some things, so I've been watching the We Call It Imagineering series on YouTube, so it's just stuff like that. I'm kind of all over the place with content. Um, I'm just looking forward to some good stuff, and it seems like there's a lot lined up, especially next year, that we're gonna hopefully get into some good stuff. But speaking of next year, I guess I forgot, Daredevil Born Again is something I'm really, really looking forward to. I kind of lost my mind for a second, but I just hope again, it's one thing, it's like I'm so excited about it, but I just hope that it's good. I hope that it's what I'm imagining it is and that it fits the Netflix style, but we'll just have to wait and see. So that I guess thinking about it, TV show-wise, that's the next thing I'm most looking forward to. So I really hope that next month, D23 will give us some more of what that show will be about. Uh, but, like, movie-wise, I'm not sure. I go and I see every Disney thing that comes out, so I will definitely be there no matter what it is, and I hope that they are all just as magical as the last, if that's good. That was a long ramble, with not many answers. Have I watched Bluey? I have, actually. It's very cute. I love that animation style, it's very cute. Very cute. Henry, you read my mind. The new ear headbands where you can customize the characters, that's actually the next thing on the little merch list I wrote that I was gonna mention. Have you all seen the headbands? I'm sorry, I don't have pictures today, but on Instagram, they're all over Instagram. It's the headbands with the little plushies that you can like slide on and off of them, and they're the Disney characters, and they look uh like a lot of the Hong Kong Disneyland ears, and it's very exciting. They got them at Hong Kong Disneyland first, and I want one too. I want one too, yeah. They are very, very cute. I hope that the US parks get the Inside Out 2 ones, like how Hong Kong Disneyland did. I think the US parks have less characters right now, for sure, than what Hong Kong does, and they're so cute. I don't know which characters I'm gonna get, but they do have anxiety at Hong Kong Disneyland, and I was like, "Oh, no." So I'll probably end up with Mickey and Friends, I'm guessing, but I'll have to see them in person to decide. But there's some really good, like, Fab Five and I believe Pixar, like, Toy Story is the only other ones they have here right now. But I'm excited to go look at it. That new store that just opened at Disney Springs looks like a lot of fun, so I'm definitely gonna check that out here on my trip that is coming up very, very quickly. Am I gonna do a merch haul from my last trip? No. I've thought about it, but I actually didn't really buy much, which is crazy for me to say. That's almost concerning. I didn't really get a lot of merch, but there wasn't a lot that I was looking for. I did get a lot of let me get this. I did get a lot of, like, free things. I got the new pass holder magnet, got the little pass holder button. I'm gonna show a little bit later, the pins that I got and the popcorn bucket that I got, but otherwise I didn't really get much. I think I did get 2 shirts, which maybe I'll post those on my Instagram story after this because they're in a drawer right now. But I thought about doing a haul, but I was like, I don't. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have before I put everything away. I did share like my whole trip over on Instagram stories like as it was happening, and I just have a few more posts left to share from my trip. I do plan on filming a few videos on this upcoming trip, probably some not so scary stuff, my reaction to Tiana's Bayou adventure, and probably just a video compiled of some new merchandise, like the new headbands and stuff like that. But I'm honestly just trying to enjoy my time at the parks because that's kind of my escape again right now because everything at home and school is so busy. So this is my vacation, and I still have lots of friends that live and work at Disney. So that's my time to go visit with them, with my Disney families down there. So uh, it's hard, but I do hope to get a few more videos out of that for all of you. But I'll share a few things here in a minute, in a second. Am I gonna get the Inside Out 2 doorables? I don't know. I kinda just want anxiety, so we'll see. We'll see. Last few merchandise things I wanted to mention. The new Halloween merchandise actually looks really good. I was not a fan of last year's collection too much, but this year's looks great, and there's lots of Haunted Mansion merchandise going along with that. Also the Tiana's merchandise. I'm very excited to see that and get the pin and all of that good stuff. But that also, my last thing, leads me to a question of what NuiMO do you think they'll release next? I feel like it's been a while since they've done a NuiMO. I think the last one was Russell, maybe. That was a few months ago. So I don't know what they're gonna do. Oh my gosh, how funny, Megan. Megan, that's the question. What do we think they should make next? There's many, many options. I have said in the past, I think it'd be cool if they did like a Parks character. I think I said like Orange Bird or Figment, but they have the shoulder pals of those now, so I don't think they won't do that as a new emo. But I mean, if this could be a new emo, I would not be mad. I'm not sure. I feel like they've done almost all of the princesses, so I'd love to see the princesses complete. It'd be cute to have the whole collection of princesses. Yeah, I think they still have a few more to go thinking about that. I don't know. Anytime I'm trying to think of a character, I always just look up and look at my Funko Pops because it jogs my memory of maybe someone I'm forgetting. I Inside Out ones would be cute. Like a little Joy one would be very, very cute, or like the alien or something. Um, you know, there's not many. They didn't do many Star Wars, and I'd like to see more Marvel ones too. They did Spider-Man and Groot and Rocket, but I think more of those would be really good. Mirabelle, a Mirabelle one would be really good. Yes. Yes. I know, or they could go back to some classic characters. Like, did they make Lilo to go with Stitch? I don't think they did. They did Tinkerbell. There's a lot of them. Actually, there's a lot more new emos than. Hmm. I don't know. There's options. But now, though, every time I think of a character, like I was just looking at my princess shelf, and I'm like, oh, they've done just about all of those. Hmm. Now I'm not sure, but Mirabelle would be good. Maybe that's my entry. What I think. The Beast to go with Belle. That'd be good. Like they shoot some of the princes. Yes. Yes. I agree. Oh, there's so many characters. Maybe more Pixar too. I don't know. There's so many things. I wish that they would make more outfits. They haven't really been making many outfits recently, which I thought was very interesting. I haven't looked on Disney Store at the NuiMOs recently, but I've noticed that there haven't been many outfit releases, like, they used to do, like, the fashion collection, and they did the whole Edna Mode collection, they did the Pixar-inspired one, but they kinda stopped doing that, so I'd like to see some more outfits, or maybe, like, some park-inspired outfits, but there are some really great people on Etsy that have been making those too, so there's still ways to get adorable outfits for your NuiMOs, which is exciting. Um The last kind of big thing I'd talk about, we were, like, halfway through, is D23 predictions and, like, park stuff, which is super random, but I think we were talking about merchandise, so let's finish out with the merchandise. One of the favorite things I got for my most recent trip was this anxiety keychain, okay? The whole time I was there, anytime well, let's back up a second. Whenever I go to Disney, whenever I have a Disney trip, I always make a list of, like, top, like, 2, 3 things I'm looking for the whole trip, or I just wanna see, maybe not buy, just things I'm like, "Let me look at that for sure." But this was on the list to purchase for sure. I was in particular looking for the anxiety pin, which I have not seen any posts of it at Walt Disney World, so I'm not sure. Disneyland had it, and it's basically this. It's anxiety, and it says, "I'm fine," and it has, like, a purple background. It's a pin. This keychain right here, which I think is very, very cute, someone said that they had the other characters of this, but I did not see any other characters in this, like, plushie form, but it's very, very cute, and I was very, very excited to get this. They could not keep the plush anxiety in stock because the other item I was looking for was, like, the 12-inch, 14-inch plush of anxiety, which is still not on disneystore.com. I was gonna purchase it there, but then I was like, "No, I'm going to Disney this, like, week, so I might as well just get it at the park," and then I never saw it there, and now it's not online anymore. But I'm sure it will come back up, or maybe I'll see it on my upcoming trip, but those are kind of the main things to look for, but I'm super excited about this one. I love the style of this. Some of the anxiety merchandise isn't my favorite, but this one I thought was super, super cute. So this was definitely the hot item of the trip for me. Other item I got this one I was thinking about. I waited till I saw it in person, but the Pizza Planet truck popcorn bucket. This was again released at Disneyland, and I was like, "What?" I'm so glad that Walt Disney World got it too. It was at Hollywood Studios, which makes perfect sense. And this is good. I love the, like, really themed popcorn buckets like this. Like, this is so extra and it's so great. And the detail's amazing. It's a popcorn bucket, but it's basically a full toy as well. You can't unclip the strap from it, which does have the Pizza Planet shuttle kind of newer style. There's a whole collection of the Pizza Planet stuff in this black and white red style. It's really, really good collection. And this is just so fun. Again, the wheels move. You can it's like a toy display, popcorn bucket, all the things, storage thing. The door does open, and this little friend right here does actually come out, so he's his own figure as well, which is so great. And yeah, it's very, very cool. But then what really finally sold me on it at the end, it lights up. It lights up. I had no idea that it that it lit up. But isn't that so fun? I was like, this in a display is really cute. That's really fun. So it's on top of my display case right now. But there he is in the little truck. I think it's so cute. So, so cute. So that was the popcorn bucket I got. I got the anxiety keychain. And I also really just got pins was the last of it. I was excited to get, I love well, I've narrowed down the pins that I'm collecting now. So transportation and, like, ride vehicles is one of the collections that I do. So I was very excited about this new Skyliner pin. We found that at Art of Animation. And then I also there's lots of new Figment pins, but I just picked one. I got him with the popcorn because I thought that was fitting. Chilling. And then This is my pin bag. Little shout out to Lapelling. They sent this to me a while ago, and I love this bag, and I plan on taking it on my next trip. And it's so much fun. I'm so glad I finally get to display my pins. I have my pin displays here, obviously, but I don't take pins back to the parks because I don't want to lose them. Like, I wouldn't put them on my lanyards if I just bought them because I don't want to lose them. So this is exactly what I was imagining, dreaming of a pin bag being. It's the clear display, and it won't get scratched up, they won't fall off, and I get to take my pins back to the parks and show them off and talk to other collectors about them, and it's so much fun. So I really love doing this. I think I'm gonna put my next pin bag together here soon just because I'm excited to do it. I'm not sure what theme I'm gonna do for this trip. I guess I'll try to do some Halloween in there. And then I'm just doing a bunch of parks ones as well. But this is the display that I had for my most recent trip. It was in June, so I tried to do a summer vibe. So I did like orange. Oh, this is flipped. I was I'm so confused because it's, for me, it's flipped on my screen. So I was getting very confused. Oh my gosh, the glare. Anyway, I was doing summer because summer vacation. Orange bird because Florida, orange is summer. Very cute. Pixar because of Inside Out. So I did some Pixar stuff. Guardians, of course. Cast member Imagineering pin, of course. And then I did just some favorite things at the top there. Epcot, lots of Epcot energy. I did get this ear hat one, which I thought was a great find. And it's so hard looking at this backwards. The Daredevil one, I had no idea existed. So I was very excited about that. And is that the only two new ones I put on here? I thought I put another one on here. Maybe not. Oh, well, this orange bird one is new. I did buy that. Okay. Yes. Really good pin finds. I think there were a few other pins I bought that I don't have with me at this moment, but I was very happy with the pin selection, and I keep seeing pictures on Instagram that the pin selection's even better and better every day, it seems like. And now that pin training's back, which is extremely exciting, I've been just trying to look for pin boards. So looking forward to pin training as well, coming up very soon. And then finally, last little find here, the anxiety little figure. This is actually the McDonald's figure, and I saw someone on TikTok paint their little, I think it was Envy they painted, or maybe they painted them all at this point, but it's anxiety. And I was like, what a good idea. So I painted this one to look like the character. The McDonald's toys initially were all this like clear orange. I didn't paint her face. But I just kind of made it more like solid because it was just like a clear figure before, and I got her little outfit on there. I thought it turned out pretty good. I was very excited about it. So now that's on my tiny little Inside Out shelf. And I was shocked that there's really no Inside Out merchandise. Like, I went to Target the other day and I was like, where? There's nothing. There's no Inside Out 2 merch. I was shocked. And now on DisneyStore.com, a lot of it's sold out too. So really good for them. Really exciting that it went well. I just hope that they re-release some more merch even following the movie's release, just because I'd love to collect some more Inside Out merch. I don't think they made a bunch for the first movie either, so would love to see it. Here for it. Excited about it. Oh my goodness. We got like 20-ish minutes left of the live stream. I feel like I've just been rambling on, but if you have any questions, I will definitely jump back to them here, and we can, I guess, move on to the final topic, if you will. And I'd love to hear all of your thoughts on this too. D23 predictions. Let me just going to preface this. I have no inside info. I know nothing beyond what I see Disney post or what I see other kind of Disney news accounts post or theorize or anything like that. This is just kind of some general thoughts I have, or some things I hope to see mentioned and or announced at D23 this year. If you're not familiar, D23 is the Disney fan club, and every other year they host an expo in Anaheim, California, right next to Disneyland, and that's where they announce all of the new movies, shows, park things, merchandise, everything. Like everything happens at D23. There's costume content, con, con contest. My gosh. Booths of just merchandise and displays, and the Walt Disney Archive sets up a bunch of stuff, and it looks amazing. I've never been to a D23 expo. It is on the bucket list for sure. This year, I'm sure, is going to be even bigger than the last one, and it's a lot of exciting things. Lots of exciting things. So I love watching all the live streams and seeing all the stuff go down, and I look forward to attending one day because it just sounds and looks so, so cool. And it's a very, very exciting time to hear all the new announcements and things go on. So D23 is a big deal. And this year, I think they're going to be announcing a lot of parks stuff. So there's lots of hope for the future of parks things. And with that, I am excited and hopeful for an announcement for Disney's Animal Kingdom, for Dino Land USA. I'm excited to see what's going to come of that, and I think that we will get some info on it for sure soon. They've talked about it in the past few presentations, and I'm hoping that we'll get some more concept art or ideas revolving that. I also think we're probably going to hear more about Beyond Big Thunder, which is the possible expansion they're going to do in Magic Kingdom. And they've mentioned villains and or Coco or Encanto, stuff like that. So I'm very excited to hear more about what all of that means and is. Resort dates, maybe. I know they're doing the Island Tower at the Polynesian, so maybe we'll hear something more about that. The cruise line updates for the Destiny, which is opening next year, and I believe the Adventure's coming up. And then they also just announced the other day cruise lines, Disney Cruise Line will have trips to or from Japan. It wasn't super clear, but that is super exciting. That's in 2029. But that's very, very cool. Disney Cruise is also on the bucket list as well. I've received some messages. I've talked to many of you, and they were like, when we doing the cruise line? I was like, I don't know. I'd love to do it soon, though. Also, probably going to hear more about Disneyland Paris and Disney's Adventure World, which is the Walt Disney Studios park currently at Disneyland Paris, but they're renaming it to Disney Adventure World, and they're doing a big overhaul, expansion, all of that at that park. So I'm guessing we are going to hear more about that as well, I would imagine, because there's a lot going on at Disneyland Paris. These last few are like super just like random thoughts. I would love to hear more about the Star Cruiser and what is going to happen with the Star Cruiser now that it has been closed for many, many months. I'm very, very curious what they're going to do with it, so I'd love to hear about that. We might hear a little bit about Tokyo Disney's Tomorrowland little overhaul thing, but they've just kind of been announcing stuff on Instagram, so some of the stuff might not be talked about. Some of the stuff will probably be restated in the presentation, that they'll just highlight everything coming up, so we'll see. Might hear something about Test Track. I know it's currently under its overhaul at the moment. I don't know if they'll give us a date yet for that, but maybe. Epcot is now open, if you will. All the construction walls are down, which is very exciting. I saw it in June, and I was like, oh my gosh, to be able to walk through this park without seeing a construction wall is great. Except for Test Track, but very, very exciting to be able to walk down just the center of Epcot and just be there. I hope to hear something with Figment and or Mission Space Area. I think those just need cleaned up a little bit, and then Epcot's good for a while. Just clean those up a little bit, and we're good for a minute. So that's a thought. But that's kind of all I have generally for D23. I hope to hear much more than that, or anything expanding on any of those things. hopefully that was interesting of me just reading my list of thoughts of possibilities or things to look forward to. So I guess something I'm looking forward to right now, besides my upcoming Disney trip, is D23, because that's gonna be big. That's gonna be a lot. So hopefully the next live stream I do will probably be after D23, that we can actually like talk about all the stuff they announced. So maybe that will be our next plan after this one. I did get some messages from some of you about Tiana's Bayou Adventure, saying that you really enjoyed it. So I am very excited to ride that, and I will do a little vlog of that and share my thoughts on it if you're interested. I'm also very excited to see Country Bear Jamboree, which I believe opens this week at Walt Disney World. It's the musical version with the Disney songs. I only recall watching Country Bear Jamboree, the original, one time in 2022. So I don't have many attachments to the original, but I'm very excited to see what they did with this. I watched the video and it looks like it was cleaned up a lot and looks great. Also, my favorite thing to see right now in terms of entertainment is Disney Dreams That Soar at Disney Springs. It's a drone show that they do 2 presentations of it per night, and it's free if you live in Orlando or going soon. It's only running till the beginning of September. I believe the 2nd is the last day, or the 3rd, and it's really good. I hope that it doesn't, like, end forever after September, because I thought it was really beautiful, and I love the song that they made for it, and it's on Apple Music if you're interested just to listen to it anyway. It's really, really good. So Disney Dreams That Soar is so much fun, and definitely get a spot for it very early if you can, because Disney Springs is crazy at nighttime, especially with this show. So that's my little tip for you with that one. And then finally, Fantasy Springs at Tokyo Disney Resort opened, and we did not talk about that either, but it looks beautiful. I was gonna do a reaction video to it, but it was too late. I'd already seen too much, and it was really, really good. It's really, really good. I cannot wait to see it one day because it's really beautiful. The Tangled area, the Frozen area, the Peter Pan area, it's just beautifully done. Tokyo Disney's beautiful, and I love it, and I've never been there. So that's kind of everything I wrote down to talk about today, or it was really just me listing everything off at you. So I apologize for that, but I just wanted to just share kind of what I'm thinking about right now, what's been going on, because it has been so long since we've done a live stream that I'm like, there's just so much to talk about. I'm just gonna list everything off, and if whatever we start talking about beyond that is totally fine, because there's so many different paths of conversation we could go down right now with everything I just mentioned. But I'd love to hear what you were excited about. If you have any questions for me, you got like 10-ish minutes until I'm gonna head out. There will be more videos coming. I know it's been very just random, but hopefully that's a little bit of random just magic in the mix for you. Look forward to trip videos coming up, just very, very few of them. But if you really want to see what I'm up to and see my reactions to new stuff and see the trip live, if you will, over on Instagram is where I'm at. I put something in my story basically every day. So that's where you'll find me at this moment. But I look forward to the day where I can pick up YouTube again as I once was, and we can have some more fun at Disney adventures together. But that's where we're at. Let me scroll back through the comments a moment. Megan asked if I'm going to collect any of the cutie cuffs. I do have a few of them. I believe I have Mickey, Pascal, Olaf, Spider-Man, Groot, and Rocket. I was only getting them if they have characters that I really want. I'm not a huge fan of them though, but I'm definitely keeping an eye out of what characters they do release, because they are very, very cute. Hence the name Cutie Cups. They're very, very cute. But I'm not trying to collect the full collections right now. I'm just trying to kind of work with the space that I have for my displays, and I'm not really home with my displays much anymore, so just trying to limit some things and just kind of rotate the stuff that I do have currently. Favorite mystery mini that I have? That is a great question. I just got in the fan mail video the Mandalorian ones, which are really, really great. I got to meet the Mandalorian whenever I was at Walt Disney World in June, and he was great. He's so cool. I loved his armor was so cool to see in person, and of course to see Grogu was so cool. So I loved that. The Inside Out collection I have in the front row right now that I'm looking at. That is, I think, the only mystery mini collection that I have all of them. I think except for one. I think I'm just missing one of the construction. I'm sorry, well, the police officers is what I'm missing. But I do like the Alien Remix one. Is really good too. So those are, I guess I'd say, my favorite mystery minis. I hope I'm not missing anybody up there that I'm not thinking of. But the Disneyland ones that they did with the characters in the ride vehicles, I really like those. I like anything with the ride vehicles. Anything with the little cars or the little attractions are great. And like surrounding my mystery minis right now are my Skyliner buckets, and I really love the models of the attraction vehicles, and that's definitely a collection I see myself continuing to do, is anything related to the ride vehicles. Like this is it's flipped, it's so funny. This Skyliner poster, like stuff like that, so good. I love it. I love it. So good. Am I going to Disney for Halloween? I'm not, but I'm attending one of the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween parties, which are a lot of fun. So I'm not basically be there for Halloween, but I will get to see Disney decorated for Halloween this year, I guess is the better way to phrase that. Hello from Michigan. Very cool. Oh, Henry, it sounds like you're finding some great things at Lakeland. That is so exciting. Dreams that soar. Did I like Inside Out 1 or 2 better? That is the question. I left the theater of the second one saying this one was better than the first. After seeing it a second time, they're almost even for me. Something I thought about doing is re-ranking Pixar movies now that there's been some good ones recently. I think I need to reevaluate my list. I did a video, I think it was during COVID. I made a bunch of videos. I was posting like basically every day, I believe. That I did rankings of Disney parks attractions, of movies, Pixar being one of them. So there's a video on my channel if you want to watch that at the time. I know a lot of people were mad with my ranking of some of the Pixar movies, but I will reevaluate the list. It's been a while since I've done that. I feel like I have a lot more kind of thoughts on the movies now, and a lot of them are very nostalgic to me. So I think that I need to reevaluate. But with that said, after seeing Inside Out 2 again, I want to say, oh, I'm so nervous to say it. I want to say Inside Out 2 is better. Just because it was so relatable. Like I can't say I don't like this movie because it's me. Like it's me. Um very accurately. So it was so relatable for me. I don't know if it's a movie I'd put on often because it makes me want to cry and question everything, but it's but I love it because it was so well done, and it was one of the few sequels that actually matches the energy of the first one. Like it seemed like we picked up right where we left off. I'm not saying it's the perfect movie. There's I don't know if there is a perfect movie, but I was not disappointed. I was not disappointed with Inside Out 2. So I do have to say, for me, they're even, but if I had to pick, Inside Out 2 might just be that one place above the first one. Ugh, the panic in that question, see the anxiety in that question was crazy. Would I say that anxiety is the villain of the movie? That is something I thought about. That is something I actually mentioned whenever I left the theater the first time. I was like, I almost didn't like how they made Anxiety the villain, but then I was like, "Wait, but she is the villain in general," so it made sense. I was disappointed at the beginning the first time I watched it because I was like, "Why are they making this so evil?" But then I was like, "Oh, I guess it kind of is." But I wouldn't say that she was the villain. It was just her trying to, like, fit into the console and fit in with the rest of them, that she did mix things up and kind of cause the problem of the movie, but in the end, like, she wasn't the villain, like, she was just it was just adjusting to the new emotions. But, I mean, she does kind of start as one for sure, technically, plot-wise. So yeah, it did some people are saying she is, some people are saying she's not, so it's definitely up there. It depends. Hello from Kentucky. Do you think the Christmas party or Halloween party, which one's better? I said this earlier, and I think I'm still gonna stand by this. I think Not So Scary Halloween Party is better than Very Merry Christmas Party. Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to think of why in particular. Um, I love both parades. The Christmas fireworks are really good. I can't remember what the Halloween ones are, to be honest, but I like the Halloween stage shows better, and the Halloween party, from what I recall, was better with allergies, in terms of getting all the allergy treats. It's fun seeing everyone dressed up in different characters was great. And the ride overlays are also really fun, the few that they do have. I'm excited that Tiana's and Tron will both, I think I saw in a post, they will be operating during Not So Scary, so that's really, really great to hear. But the Christmas party, the Snope is a lot of fun. The characters all dressed up in their cozy winter outfits is very, very cute. Um, Whenever I went to well, the Christmas party that I remember, the 2019 one, was really good. The one that I went to on my CP, I wasn't a super fan of. However, I did go to the party by myself, so I think that was part of it. So it's just me panicking by myself trying to get everything done. But the popcorn buckets at the now you're making me think about it. But I want to say Not So Scary. But what I was gonna say, the 2019 Very Merry Christmas Party, they oh my gosh, I will never forget this. When you go to a Very Merry Christmas Party, there's treat stops around the park where they do, like, apple cider, hot chocolate, like, little drinks, and cookies. Now, the cookies were not allergy friendly. They did have a place with few allergy friendly cookies, but they didn't give you very many of them. But we got, like, a billion of the other cookies because that's what they were giving out. So it's just kind of like that's where I was like, "That wasn't really fair." But they also gave out at the 2019, probably before that too, but what I attended, the 2019 Very Merry Christmas Party, they gave out snowmen pretzels, soft pretzels that looked like snowmen, and they were so good. They were the perfect size. I don't know how many of them we ate. They were so good. So if they brought back the snowman pretzels, maybe there'd be some competition there. What a niche little thing to remember. What a random thing. I remember the most random things, but that was up there. That was up there for sure. So they're both good. If you get the chance to attend either of them, I would say do it. Go to both of them if you can. But I think just from memory wise, for me, I've had better times at Not So Scary. But that just could have been my experience for sure. When I was on my college program, I did get to work the parties, and I had a lot of fun working the parties because I did get to see, like, all the shows and everything every night while I was setting up and doing things, so I got to hear a lot of the stuff. So I do have attachments now to both parties, and that's a whole other thing. So it's like, yeah, I from personal experience of attending the parties, that's my review, not from working the parties. Preface that because I had fun working both parties equally, and it was so fun, and I miss it every day. What Disney movie would you like? Oh, I cannot read. What Disney movie would you oh my god. Most excited for next. Um Goofy movie was the perfect movie. You know, I haven't watched that in a while. I will give that another watch. Most sequel I'm excited to see next? Why, we got Moana 2 coming up in November, so I am excited about that because I enjoyed the first one, although that one I'm very nervous about. I think that's the only sequel we have in production that I've seen the pictures of. So, yes, we'll say Moana for right now. Tron. Oh my gosh. Extremely nervous for Zootopia. Me too. Me too. But I've not heard anything about the plot of that yet, so that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna say I'm excited or nervous about it yet, just because I don't know what they're gonna do yet. I don't know what they're gonna do yet. What a time. What summer activities am I enjoying right now? I love little arts and crafts. I love any moment I get to do little side arts and crafts that have like nothing to do with anything, like this. I thoroughly enjoyed doing. Just painting this, putting on my Disney tunes, and just doing something that wasn't like work related, school related, anything like that. It was just something fun for me to have for anything. Because when there's no pressure on it, there's no stress with it, and I enjoy doing that. I have a list of some other little Disney crafts that I hope to do this summer on the side. So that's up there. Before this live stream started, I was working on my Disney College Program scrapbook because I have not done that yet. And that's kind of on the list right now to accomplish this summer is the scrapbooks. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now for that. And then the Disney trips, of course. I have 2 Disney trips this summer. One was in June and one is coming up. So good times all around. Good times all around. San Diego Comic-Con, I forgot that's coming up too. Wow, we're probably going to hear some stuff from that, or we'll at least see some new merchandise from that. So thank you for the reminder on that one. Tron areas. I'm excited to ride Tron again. I am. I have only ridden it 3 times, and I'm going to get to ride it with some people this trip they've never ridden it. So that will be very exciting to see reactions to. So I'm super excited because there's some new things for me going down Tiana's and Country Bears. I think that's the only 2 new things for me. And then the people that I'm going with, there's many, many new things for them. So I love seeing people's reactions to stuff. I love hearing their thoughts on everything. So going with people who haven't done certain things or have never been ever is so exciting for me, and that's what I look forward to a lot. So that is up there. Have I watched Doctor Who? I have not. That's on Disney Plus now, isn't it? I've not watched that. Oh gosh, this is a good question. Okay. Between Guardians, Tron, and Tiana's, which do you think will get off a virtual queue first? Tiana's. That's a thought. Okay. I want to say it's hard because out of all of those, Guardians has obviously been on the queue the longest. To get technical, Guardians queue space is not very big, hence why I believe that they have not taken it off of a virtual queue yet, is because the queue is not big enough for the demand of the attraction. So Guardians, I genuinely I don't know. I don't know when Guardians will come off a virtual queue. I don't mind virtual queue, to be honest. It can be frustrating at times, but I don't mind it. I get why they do it. Tron, I want to say that would be next just because that's the next longest, and they do have plenty of queue space for that. It's very much just extended queue out in the sun, but that's what it is, and they have enough space for it, and I think it would be fine. I don't know how long of a wait Tron will have. I think it will probably sit up there with like Space Mountain-ish wait time of like an hour-ish at times, or like 45 eventually. So I think Tron could handle it. Tiana's obviously is the same queue that Splash Mountain had, which was able to handle the over 60-minute waits, long waits, because they have that extended queue also. So Tiana's is too new. Tiana's just opened this year. So it's going to be between Tron and Tiana's. I think either of them could get off of it soon. But Tron probably before Tiana's, just because Tiana's is newer. But maybe by next summer, they both won't be. I don't know. It's hard to say because I don't know what they have to roll out before they decide to not do virtual queue. That's just my belief for Guardians, because Guardians opened in 2021, right? No. Nope. Opened in 2022. And has been on a virtual queue since then. And we've had Remy's open also that has gone on and off virtual queue. So I think there's some other thing with that. But Tron or Tiana's, I would say, are next. And my guess would be Tron, just because it's the older of the two. See, those are my complex analysis of that. That's why I like those kind of part questions. I know we are at time-ish. There's almost 40 people on here. It's crazy. I will answer a few more questions, but I will be hopping off here very, very shortly. So if you have anything else, please drop it in now if you can. Mufasa is going to be interesting. I did forget about that sequel. I did not really love the live action Lion King, so I don't think I'm going to go to the theater to see Mufasa, but I'll probably watch it someday. Have I watched Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur? I have not. I've seen little clips of it. I've seen the merchandise for it and stuff. Or I've seen like screenshots of it and things, but I have not watched it now. Who's my favorite? Duffy and Friends. That is a great question too. I feel like I have to say Duffy just because he's the classic, the original. I do have Shelly May and Olu Mel, which are very, very cutie. I do hope to collect all of the Duffy and Friends, like in their standard size, I guess. But they only have those at Tokyo Disney, Hong Kong Disneyland. So won't get those soon, but Gelatoni is the artsy one. So I feel like I have to say Gelatoni, although I don't. The ones I'm only like super familiar with their stories are Duffy, Shelly May, and a little bit of Olumel. But yes. Bring back Duffy. Yes. I agree. I would love to see Duffy and Friends in the US parks again. I miss them very, very much. Very, very much. What villain would you like to add to the meet and greet roster? Ooh. I don't know. There haven't been many new villains recently, but I'd love for it to be up to date to the newest villains. I think Oogie Boogie Bash is a great example of that, because they brought back some really great villains and some villains maybe we've forgotten about a little bit, like getting to see Sid and characters like that at Oogie Boogie Bash I think is great. So anytime it's a not so scary Halloween party event, getting to see those villains is great. So any of the classic villains that maybe don't do meet and greets frequently, or ones like Sid or people like that you don't get to see often at all, like Dr. Facilier, it would be so cool. One more question. When do you think the best time is to do the Disney College program? Great question. Best time to do it is whenever it works for you and your schedule, obviously. But if I have to give any little thought to that, choosing would be to do it during the holiday season, which I know some people may not want that, and that's totally fine. But I did my college program from June to January, so I got to see Disney through all of its seasons. I got to see it in its normal time in the summer, and then I got to see it for Halloween and then for the holidays. So getting to see it decorated, getting to experience those different festivals, the different events, the different parties was really, really great, because I truly got to see basically summed up Disney's like all of their offerings within those months. So I think that's a great time to do it, because you get to experience all of that. But I know it is hard. Some people for the holidays too is hard as well. But that's just my thought, is if you can kind of get it where you're like starting with the holidays or ending with the holidays, you can get like to see the different decorations and taste the food and see the characters in their different outfits. That was really fun. That was a nice change to it as well. Oh, you Disney bound as Dr. Facilier? That's very cool. That's a fun outfit. I love that. Love that. Well, we are an hour and 10 minutes in. That is so crazy. Time goes so fast when I am just chatting and rambling about Disney stuff. But I always enjoy doing live streams, talking with all of you. It is so exciting to hear all of your fun trips coming up. I hope you all have a great time, great visit. Again, if you have any questions anytime, drop a comment. Instagram DMs are there. I am here doing all the things, all the things right now, but I look forward to sharing some little park fun times with you. Not So Scary, Tiana's reaction, new merch. There's lots of great new merch, and maybe an Instagram live. Definitely one final summer live stream next month. We'll get to talk about the D23 official announcements, and that will be really exciting. So I hope that you are all enjoying your summer season, the summer times. Hope you all enjoy your trips again. Hopefully you have been enjoying the videos I have been putting out. Do you want me to do more live streams? I can just focus on doing those, and making time for those is good too. Just let me know. Keep me posted. All the good things. I wish you all well. I miss doing this. I love all of you. Thank you for being here, for supporting the channel as you always do. It means the world. Giveaway also, oh my gosh, forgot to mention, giveaway will be coming up. I'm gathering up some things for the giveaway. So that will be a nice little summer kind of farewell for the time that we had. So thank you again so much for watching. It was great talking with all of you. Great questions, great thoughts, exciting stuff. So as always, remember to do what you love and do what makes you happy. And I will see you all real soon. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of your Saturday weekend. Bye.